Sunflower and roses can never be the same. So, as a person, if you are a sunflower, you have different qualities. If you are a rose, you have different qualities. People who love roses cannot love a sunflower for any reason. They will have hundreds of reasons for disliking that sunflower. And the people who like sunflower will have hundreds of reasons to dislike a rose. Will give you hundred of reasons. However, like from deep inside, they know that no, a rose cannot do this and a sunflower can do this. Still, so it's like be yourself who you want to be. Do not compare yourself with anyone else, like anyone in this world. If you want to be someone, be who you are.
So hi guys, let me introduce you to my junior, Sneha Kashyap. She is a second year journalism student and she's a fabulous model. You can look at her face. She's way too beautiful. Like, to be frank, anyone man's dream. If you want to look her, you want to know more about her, I will share her Insta ID below. She's a professional model and she has worked with various organizations and all, and she has participated in many model competition shows. She is Miss Lucknow also, if I'm not wrong. You were Miss Lucknow?
Yeah, Miss Lucknow, yeah.
So we got to know about so many things. So Sneha, before starting anything, let's start with the first basic question of let's talk with him. How are you and how is your day going?
I'm all good, and my day has actually started now. As in, I woke up like at 12. So I'm here right into the video after getting up. So my day is going great right now.
You just imagine waking up and looking gorgeous. That's something you can pull off. So Sneha, the motive about my show is talking about different college student entrepreneurs, person who live their life not too high, not too low, in middle, and who wants to grow and who wants to achieve success in their life so that they can motivate others who are struggling in their life. So talking about everything, we will discuss about your life, we will discuss about your modeling career. I want to start from beginning. Who is Sneha Kashyap when she was 10?
Okay, so I was born and brought up here at itself in Lucknow, and I've completed my studies from Gurukul Academy, like from pre-nursery to past 12th. I've been I've been a very notorious child since the beginning. I was never too serious about my studies and all. I was always into acting, dancing, modeling. I just wanted to showcase myself to everybody, my talent and all. So since the beginning, I did not get that limelight. The children required, the students required, during their school times. So I was just into that, dancing and all. And slowly and gradually, when I just came to my college days, I just gave a shot. I want to go here in modeling and all. My first attempt was in Miss Anvesha, IIT Patna. That was titled. I just worked there like how I am. I was literally I was smiling. I was just walking there how I walk. And then when the winner announced, I was constantly saying to my friend Ali that Ali, I'm not going to win, let's go. Ali, I'm not going to win, let's go. Because in the PI round, I just answered very brutally. They asked there was a one question I would really like to share that question. The ma'am who was asking me the questions, she said let me know 5 current newses right now. I said I don't know. She said me, okay, well, you said you are a journalist student and you should be aware of the news and all. I was very I said, being a mass comm student does not mean that I just want to go into news anchoring. I want to be into news and all. Journalism does not mean very misconception about journalism students and all. They are going to be into media and all. I answered her like this. And then she was like, okay, fine, no problem. I said, okay, yeah. Then she said me, okay, fine, let me know what's going in US. I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to give any wrong answers. And she was like, okay, fine. You may leave. I was, okay. I was pretty confident from inside she's gonna throw me out. She will not let me into this competition anymore. And then I was like constantly saying, Ali chalo, Ali chalo, Ali chalo. I was literally saying this. I was so nervous about it. I said, if I stay here, she's gonna hit me hard. Let's go. I was this. And then after Ali was like, okay, fine, let's see who the winner is. I was sitting there, and then after a while, they said someone from inside the game, someone I don't know who was he. He came and he asked, "Who is Sneha?" I said, "I am Sneha." He said, "Okay, fine." His reaction was very vague. I said, "Okay, she's going to hit me now. She's ready to hit me," and I was like, "Okay, I'm like done." Then after a while, the winners were to be announced, and I heard my name. I was like, what? After like lost their mind, and then I asked afterwards. I asked her, like the lady who asked me the question and who was selecting. I asked her, "Ki, why do you selected me? I mean, I gave my answer so vague answer, and I was so rude to you." She said, "That's what we want in models, to be confident enough to like represent themselves who they are." I was like, okay. I was like, okay, fine. I am now pretty much confident enough on me. Like, I have a lot of confidence now. I'm going to kill everything. Then after that, I started like going into shows and then doing photo shoots for a lot of organizations and all, and then doing a lot of stuff into modeling and all. And so here I am, like I am like now is like my status. If I get chance into like acting and all, I'm definitely going to give it a shot. I'm not into journalism. I'm really not into journalism. I don't want to be a news anchor sitting there and announcing, like reading out the news bulletins and all. I don't want to do that. So it's just like your Sneha is all about modeling.
As I
Yeah.
said, it's a very misconception about with people who doesn't know about journalism and mass communication, that once you are studying journalism,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you want to be a journalist or you want to be anchor or
Yeah.
you want to be news reporter and all. It's just that we have a subject, but we have different fields in that same subject. We can either go for digital marketing, we could go for photography, video editing, my genre, digital content creation, your genre, modeling, entertainment background. So we people have different mindset and different thoughts about journalism, which is completely wrong. So it was a very great point that you shared with people who are going to watch this show, that journalism doesn't mean only journalist. We can be different
Yeah.
things. As it's same for engineering. If you complete engineering, it doesn't mean you will be an
Absolutely.
engineer. You can choose
Yeah.
for UPSC, government job, government sector. Same for us. We can also choose different sectors and all. So moving ahead, you won Miss Anvesha. You were
Yeah.
Miss IT Patna at one point.
Yes, I
You,
was in Society Patna.
yep. So that started your career into modeling. If I'm from that was the thing that pushed you. Like, if you can win this for first attempt only, you can go ahead and do this career, entertainment field, modeling field. So what was your family reaction? Because it's India, Sneha. The thing is that Indian parents, the middle class, the parents of us, they doesn't, go dig deep in entertainment and stuff. So, what was your family reaction when you told them that I want to be a model? I want to start my career in entertainment industry.
See, I like in the starting, in the beginning, my father, like, still he does not support. He's not into like all these stuff that girls of a family will do: modeling, singing, dancing, anything, any entertainment stuff. But like on the other side, my mother always supported me. She's like, do whatever you want to, be yourself, and do not lose your respect for anything you gain. Like if you want to be anything into this world under the sky, be whatever you want to be. But like you have to be like, you don't have to lose your respect in front of anyone, like for anything. However big the title is, if the title is like coming onto your like respect, you have to give your respect, and then you have to take that title, leave it. Take a respect, leave that title. That will be the biggest winning of your like of you. So like my family, in my family only my father was like, this because it won't fetch you money, it won't fetch you respect. So I am still working something. So I am still into a process of letting my father get like, giving me support, giving me that confidence, and another confidence. I have confidence like my mother, Dadi, Baba, everyone, but I want my father also to support me into that. So it's just like Indian father mentality. I will take time to change it.
Completely agree. My father says the same thing to me, but he sees that I am growing. I love my work. He sees that I am, enjoying my life, and the most important thing a parent I feel like they want is their child happiness and success. Success is most important thing in India because they know that how tough it's to live in India. I guess your father also wanted you to have a secure career rather than a risky career. But then if you don't take risk right now, then when you will take this? The question is that.
Actually.
We have discussed, modeling. We have discussed about this and that. So, Sneha, when you put into yourself in journalism, why you decided to take journalism? There could have been if you wanted to pursue modeling, just in reference. As you said, you don't want to be a journalist and anchor. Then why you decided to choose journalism as a career?
Oh, it's very long story. Like I really like this is something I never thought of doing. Like mass communication and journalism was never into my list. Like when I was in class 8th or ninth, maybe, my chachu once said that she speaks a lot. Put her into mass communication and journalism once she is like into the college. I was like, I don't want to speak in front of so many people and all. I don't like it. Then he said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to become a lawyer." Because the people don't want to make me, like me to become a dancer or a model. I want to become a lawyer and let me be into it. Then even I started my CLAT coaching. I qualified CLAT even, and then it was like in 11th, 12th. I gave my CLAT exam and I really qualified it with a good rank. I was getting national university, but again there my father said, "No, we don't want you to do law." I I was like, I was literally shattered on that moment. I was like, I just want to end up everything. I don't want to study anymore because they're not letting me do anything that I want to. Then he gave me few options. I said, I don't want to do BCom. I do not want to do BCom because I don't want to get lost into that law. Nobody knows me. I don't want that life. I really do not want. Like I will be going into the bank and sitting there. People even don't know my name and asking me to do their work. I don't want it to happen. Then he said, "What do you want to do? You have not taken science." And I said, "I don't want to study anymore." Then he said, "Why?" I said, "You're not letting me do anything. What should I do now?" Then my chachu said, and then he gave me like a bribe type thing. He said, "Okay, Acha, let me tell you, if you do mass communication, there will be a lot of fields open for you." I said, "How?" He said, even I had misconception about mass communication and journalism earlier. Then he said, "Look, mass communication opens you a lot of fields. Like you can be a photographer and you can be a model for the photographer even. Just imagine you want to get captured, you want to get famous. So it gives you like a way more confidence than any other course that gives you. So go ahead, do mass communication and like be whoever you want to be. Like if you go, if in fact, he said, if you do not get anything, be a news anchor. At least you'll be on the TV and people will know your name." I said, I was in a very, like, I'm a child who's, if you show me glitter, I'm like, wow, wow, I'm like that girl. So I said, okay, okay, I'll do mass communication. And then it was all about the colleges and all. Then I said, okay, I'll do mass communication from here, from Lucknow. And then once I get graduated, my parents will be like, okay, yeah, she's graduated. Then I think they'll let me do anything I want to. So I'll run away to Delhi and all, then I'll do anything that I want to. Then he said, okay. Then my chachu was like, okay, fine, you do this, do this, do this. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do mass communication. And then it will be your responsibility to send me anywhere else. And he said, okay, I will do it. So here is how I chose mass communication. It was nothing to do with like I wanted to do it. I wanted like to be a journalist. I had dreams of becoming a news anchor and all. No, it was just a bribe to me and here I am doing my mass communication for 3 years. So I'm like enjoying it. I'm really enjoying mass communication, and it's good 2 years sitting at home and studying. So
The same. I can say the same thing for me also. I never, wanted to step in media industry. My father currently works in media industry. My uncles work in media industry. Kind of my 70% of my family works in media industry. So I know about the media industry. So I didn't want to, put my brain inside of this because I know so much stuff about it. But then I did engineering for 2 years, but then it doesn't happen with me. The engineer and me was not able to connect myself. The engineer Amansana was someone else who I doesn't know, and me is someone else who doesn't know engineering. So I was like, same. How you got bribed? I was also not kind of bribed. I was just told that you can do this as a journalism option. You want to graduate, you have to get a degree to start your career where you want to go in that. So they said like you can start your career here, you can get a technical degree also, and you can, in the end, if you doesn't do anything, you can get inside of the media department because your father knew you can get some job. So I started my career like that only, and well, I love my career right now. I love doing journalism because it's very it's very interesting field. You don't have theoretical knowledge. It's zero. You don't need theory. You just need practical, way to practical knowledge. You need real life knowledge, and you can apply that knowledge in reality that day itself. That's what I feel like. And in other subject, I feel like you have to write, you have to learn, you have to write. So speaking ahead, moving ahead from journalism, what's currently in your future mind? Like you are doing modeling, you are doing journalism. You said you wanted to go out to pursue career in your big cities, Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, 3 big cities where you can, define your career or make yourself into that fame. So what Sneha future entails?
actually, here like being coming to like into mass communication, and it's like my second year. So here is like where I am a bit like about seeing a few things from my family and all. Like I need to now, like my career is like I have to go into modeling. This is like Sneha is like she has to go into modeling, she has to go into acting. She wants to make name, fame. This is what I want to. But thereby when I am here and I'm seeing a lot of situations into my family and all, so here I'm like, if I have to make my name, fame, and like I have to establish myself, I need a lot of years because Rome was not built in a day. So as Sneha's career will not be like it's like you do like this and Sneha is an actor. She cannot be like that. I have to do a lot of struggle. So in that I need a lot of capital to be invested into it. So for like making capital, I have to get a good hand on a job where like I don't have to don't be dependent upon my mother only, because I have my mother and she has to look after me about everything. So it's like now I have to look after her even, because I'll be graduated. She'll be like somewhere or the other. She is in a hope that after graduation I'll start a job and earn money and like make her feel happy. So it's like I have to. I've decided this, that I'll be giving a drop year like for 1 year. After my third year, I am thinking of getting a job. Like I have my friends are there. A lot of friends are there in Scoop Coop and all. So they have no talked about me. So because of the communication skills and all, they said that you may be something there. So I'm like 1 year I have to give into job. I have to make a good capital. I have to give my 100% into that job. Like if I want to or if I don't want to, I have no option. I have to give 1 year to like making capital anyhow. And then after that, once I start giving money at my home, they won't stop me from anything. This is what I've learned. Like becoming an adult, I am realizing things like little bit. I'm understanding all these stuff that okay, what parents want after an age, even they want us to earn. So here I'm planning for 1 year job. and then giving myself into job and all these corporate jobs and all. And then after that, what I won't stop my modeling, I won't stop my photo shoots and all. Yes, of course, I'll be getting weekends off. That is something that modeling is something that I love, so I will be never tired of it. I can do it after my 9 to 5 job even. If you ask me, Sneha, there's a modeling competition after like 5 p.m. and all. I'll be ready. I'll be ready at 5:10. You give me 10 minutes, I'll be ready. I will go into that. I will walk there, and then I will come. And no matter if I win there or I lose there, I will. I just want to go there and walk. I'll get like pictured and everything. I will let people know who I am, and then I'll come back. I will be never tired of modeling. So this is like I'll not stop my modeling. I'll do 1 year corporate jobs, and then after that, I will be totally into modeling because I don't want me to like be into all these stuffs any longer. So I want to enjoy my life. I'm very happy girl. So I just want to be very happy with everything that I do, and just that is it. I like 1 year corporate job and then Sneha into complete modeling, acting and all. A struggling actor. She'll like my Instagram bio will be like it will mention struggling actor. I want to mention that into my bio one day. I want to like I'm a struggling actor. I want to do this, and I want to make my ID public.
It's way too, as you say, it looked so easy, it looked so beautiful, and it looked so well to perfect. But as a reality, I know it would be way too tough for you to achieve your dreams, because acting is something that's happened very early. A few people get selected to that level, but I hope you do it, because I know you have the passion. And as you said, if you want to do something in your life, you will do it anytime. It doesn't matter if it's 9 to 5 job, it's Saturday, Sunday, or it's even a holiday. You get a free time and you want to follow your passion, you just go out and do it. It doesn't matter. You will take leave from your office itself to do that work if it's way too urgent, if it's showcase your profile or portfolio to others. And I'm doing the same thing. Like, I want to pursue my own different things in my life. I want to do side hustle, plenty of side hustles I want to do. I'm doing this as my hustle, and I have to take out time. I have to build my own time. It doesn't matter. So there is 24 hours in a day, and you have 7 days a week, 30 days or 31 days a month, and sometimes 28 days. But you just have to, if you want to be someone, you have to build your own time. You have to create your own time. You have to, maybe you have to give 17 to 18 hours of work each and every day just to sleep 6 hours to build yourself. Maybe for 10, 15 years, you will struggle like this. And then after 10, 15 years, you will be at that point that you will let others do the same thing for you rather than you are doing the same thing. You will just earn money. So, talking ahead, Sneha, the current situation of has stopped all your modeling right now, all your shows which was going to happen each year, which would happen each month, you were able to participate. But right now you are not. So how are you tackling those stuff?
I am not like I said you cannot stop me. You cannot stop me from doing modeling, and you cannot stop me from getting photographs. I am looking on like all nowadays. All everything is online. Like you have online auditions for like modeling competitions. You just have to share your pictures, and then you get selected. After that, you have an like Google Meet, like a Zoom meet, and then you give your PI round, your interview and all, and then it's like okay, done. Then the winners are announced. So I do not like actually enjoy like getting auditions like on this online platform. I like to be like present in the like reality. I don't like this virtual things and all. So right now I am not totally like I'm not getting involved into this online modeling and all. But yes, I have been like working for 2 to 3 organizations right now, like to be their model face. I just have to picture myself like I am doing self-portrait system like now. Getting clicked by myself. And then smartphones are meant, good cameras are there. and I'm getting like I'm taking pictures and posting them. I am getting comments and all. I'm loving myself. Like I have not stopped loving myself as in I do into modeling. I send my pictures, yes, for the organizations who have to like make me a face of their, the organizer what they are organizing. There are two to three stuffs I'm working on. I am into a project, but I cannot disclose it about right now. So it's like, yeah, I'm doing a little bit stuff I'm doing right now. I'm not stopping myself from doing anything. This lockdown cannot stop me from like anything.
Agreed. No one can stop you. No, nothing can stop anyone. So,
Yeah.
talking about moving ahead with the discussion. Sneha, one person like me who want just imagine this that I want to start my career into modeling. How one should find leads, how one should become a model, how one should participate in this kind of events and all, and how one should tackle about the stress of being a model, because you are a model, you have experienced each and everything, you have been through each and every stage of a modeling, because you are now a professional model. You work with different companies, your different advertisement brands, you're working with different people, photographers, you have participated in so many events. So how one should do all this kind of stuff?
Look, like to become a model, first of all, you need to prepare yourself. Like you need to prepare yourself for facing criticism. Like the biggest thing, like everyone will criticize you. Like you are too tall, you are too like no, you're too fair to be a model. You're too dark to be a model. Like a lot of things. Like you are too fat to be a model. You're too thin to be a model. So you need to prepare yourself that you are beautiful for yourself and nobody else is like you. This is the first thing that you need like to intake into you. Otherwise you cannot like go through any of the stage of the modeling field, any of the stage. Then second of all, like these modeling, there are a lot of fake. Even I have also gone through a fake this modeling event one during the lockdown, that they asked me for a certain amount of fee. First of all, do not get into any involve yourself into any kind of stuff who ask you for a fee, like for grooming and all. You say them that I'm already groomed, I'm already a groomed model, I just want to participate. That is it. Otherwise you will be into fake scenarios of them, and they'll just take your money away from you and never let you like never show you their faces and all. And then second of all, like these modeling organizations, they are there, they do not ask you for like how beautiful you look or how you are looking, like what's your age and all. Nothing they ask. It's just you go there, like enter yourself, register yourself, and then there it is. And people think that when you walk on the ramp, like walking on the ramp is the most difficult thing they think that it is. No, it is not. I tell you, it is not. Once you see a lot of people, hooting for you, okay, now you're hooting your name, there's another level of happiness that comes into you. Like, okay, fine, I'm such a, like, it's such a celebrity feeling. And you go there, you walk the way you walk daily. And I promise you, when you will walk on the ramp, you will feel like you're walking different. Even if you're walking the same, you'll feel like you're walking so different. And then over there you go, pose however you want to. However, you be yourself. Never pretend to be someone else. Like if you were Aman Sinha, do not pretend to be somebody else who you have seen like doing modeling into like modeling shows and all. You feel like if you are done like okay, I want to feel like that person and I'll work that person and I'll be that person. There you will lose everything, because you cannot be someone else on the ramp if you are Aman Sinha. You go there, walk, you go there, pose however you want to. Even if you don't know how to pose, you go there and stand clumsily. Nobody will say you anything. It's just that you want to feel great about yourself. Feel great about yourself and come back, and there it is. You are a model. You are a model. it's really a very misconception that people who work like on the ramp, they have to be very sophisticated. They have to make this face. They have to make that face. No, you don't have to make any kind of face. You just go there. Even if you're smiling, showing your teeth, no, you're showing all your 32 teeth off, like showing off them. Nobody is going to say you anything. It's like that's a model face. And it will be named after its Aman Sinha's mother face. It's just that. Be yourself who you are. Nothing else. Nothing else. Modeling requires only being yourself. Modeling requires confidence. Modeling requires you're confident like I am beautiful. Nobody like me. It's just that. Even if somebody comes and say you are too fair to be a model, then you have to give savage replies. Okay, I'm fair to be a model, then you're too dark to be a model. There, he's end. That is the end of that person. So it's like give savage lines and all, nothing else. To leave everybody who criticizes you, because it's the world is here to criticize everybody each other. So be yourself, nothing. You're a model.
True. As you said clearly that one has to be confident in himself or herself to be to be at anywhere in the life rather than model. Even if you have to be a worker, a 9 to 5 job person, you have to be confident in your work that you can do that job, because there are other who can steal your spot anytime in the life, and anyone can take that position up. So it's better to have confidence, build your confidence in yourself rather than thinking about others thing and the awake to cringe person who doesn't have confidence that is going out, because I've seen many people, just like you said, I've seen many people who doesn't know how to walk, who doesn't know how to dress, but they just have confidence. They just, I know I look good, I know I am best, I know I can do. I don't know dance, but I can move my body, I can move my hands, I can repeat the movement again and again to practice and to learn.
Yeah.
So going ahead with the discussion here, let's talk about some dark moments, because in modeling dark moments are there. To be frank, anywhere in any field there is some dark moments. So can discuss about what the dark thing is about modeling and entertainment that the entertainment industry wants to hide, but then you guys live through that. So can you share about that?
Yes. Like in past few months and all, there's a lot of tweets about nepotism and all. People say that the star kids get more favored than other stars who are coming from middle class family background and all. So it is there. Yeah, it is there. It's into every field. I like it's into every field. Every parent want their child to be favored if they are into that field. So as in like modeling, so as in like acting field and all, entertainment field and all, as in every field it is the same. But into modeling field, there are a lot of things that are to be exposed about it. Like somewhere, like I was into a competition, and I could win that competition, and I was winning that competition. But imagine, like I am a dancer. I dance. I am dancing since pre-nursery. I am dancing, and I have completed my Kathak like way back. I started my Kathak from class first, and I performed there into the talent round. Like I did my classical dance. That is what I love to do. I performed my classical dance. I was very best at it, and in fact, I performed the same, like not the same, but I performed classical dance for them earlier even, and I was into the main lead. Now, just imagine a girl who is performing for some organization, and for them, like doing a classical dance for them, the opening dance and all everything. I'm doing for them, and I'm the main lead into it. And then all of a sudden, I'm out of a competition. I don't know for what reasons. Uh, and then afterwards, I was like informed about it. I was earlier informed about it that something or the other of like fishy is going into this competition, and I may tell you that you're not winning. Like a random person came and said that that girl is winning and you are not. She'll be the winner. Do not do such like so much hard work into it. I said okay, it's fine. I will do it. I was like, oh, nothing happens. Such like it's like all no fair. Like no favor should be done into it. It should be a fair game, because every participant is giving their 100% into a competition if they are into it. Like walking for like wearing those heels, like those pencil heels for like 5 to 6 hours, and then getting a foot hurt so badly, and then then you're getting to know that you are not being favored, somebody else is. And why should I be favored? Like it should be a very fair game. And people there are doing favorism. They are letting other girls and other boys win because they are their favorite child, or maybe they are somebody who they know very closely. So it's very wrong thing that modeling field encourages it. Like on the ground level, it's too much. Like these college levels, you may say, like if colleges are organizing modeling competitions, like any college, so they want their child to win. They want somebody who's organizing from their team to win. So this is very wrong thing. If like it's not on the higher level, it's not really on the very high levels that you get favor, like anybody gets favored. It's like because the judges are someone else, somebody else are coming from anywhere. But on the college level, it's the faculty, it's someone the faculty knows who's coming and judging. So it's very wrong that on the ground level also they are doing such thing, because from here only people start getting discouraged about it. Like you are like get your favoring someone who does not even deserve to be a model there, who's not deserving a crown is getting a crown, is a very wrong thing. That it discourages the mm, like students like me do not get so much discouraged, but yes, I feel bad about it, because I am like, okay, fine, it's a ground level no thing, let it be, let her win. But no, the students who are thinking of starting their modeling career from the college level and all, they get too discouraged about it. They get too demotivated. Like, okay, if they are doing such things right now, then they will be doing further also. So these are things are very very bad to happen. I am very against about it. Like if someone is like if everybody is gonna watch this video, and if they are doing such thing, I really request them to not do it, because it is something which is demotivating students too much. Like it's not impacting a bad image of modeling. Modeling is not a bad career. It's really not a bad career. No career is a bad career. And they are no picturizing modeling something very bad. You get favors if if you do, then if you favor somebody over there, then you'll get a crown. So this is very bad thing that if they are doing it, I would really request people to stop doing favorism into modeling on the ground level itself, so that students are literally a little motivated. No, they can do things. It's no, I was I look, if you talk about me, I felt bad. I for the very first time I cried. I was like, if I would have lost that competition because of me, like I didn't work well, or I didn't dance well, or like I didn't perform anything, I did not answer them good. If that would have happened, I would have been like, okay, it's a competition. Every time you win, it's not the like the thing. You have to lose at one point or the other. So I would have not felt that bad. For the very first time, I literally cried for that competition. I was like, I was meant to be that thing, but I couldn't. I was actually, I was like, okay, fine. If I was not winning the title, I was supposed to be in the top five category at least. I was not into that even. I said, okay, I'm not that bad. And then when I saw people getting, certificates and awards for their best work, for their, best confidence and all, I was very surprised. To my surprised, I was like, okay, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna participate. For an instant, even I felt that I'm not gonna participate into this competition anymore. Like if it even happens like in future, I'm not going to I'm not coming into this competition. I was like, okay, if I will be demotivated in such a manner, then what about the other students who are just entering into modeling? They have to even face this. So I was like, okay, I will be like looking after all these things. I am not like, I may tell the students who want to come into modeling. I have just one thing to say them, that do not get demotivated from any of these things. Like these ground levels into your colleges and all these competitions and all, they are nothing. They are just your practice things. You go there, you walk, you showcase yourself, you are doing your own practice, you're getting groomed, and then you go and show your same talent to the outside world. They will love it. And there is when you will know what your worth is. Do not lose your worth for such organizations who do not respect your talent at all, who respect favors and all. So just leave them. It's this is the modeling field is very organizations are very bad about it. This is very bad.
As you said, leave that organization. I have faced the same thing. Like just before, I'm a final year student. As you know, I'm searching for different companies, to get a job, to get a 9 to 5 job, because I know right now that this channel is not that much big. I don't want it to be that big. I never intended to create this, but income is something that everyone wants. Income is something that everyone wants to live their life, peacefully, happily, so that they can provide, happiness to their family, to their loved ones. So I joined a company just a while ago, and as you say, the same thing happened there. The company was filled with a bunch of idiots. To be frank, I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie about things because I'm not afraid of anyone. And if they want to sue me, I'm going to go to sue them. Exactly the same thing that they did to me. They didn't know how to work. They didn't have the proper way of conversation with their own employees. They just want to want the product, but they don't give you anything to complete the product. They will just tell you do this and do that, and that's not how it works in the field. You need equal connection, equal understanding, and equal conversation to create the stuff. Same goes for modeling also. If you don't get the equal respect that you are giving and you are putting the hard work, and they don't show the same way, it looks like you are wasting your time, your talent into something that is not worth of your interest or worth of your skills. So that would happen with me also. So in any organization, if you don't get respect, leave that organization. It's better to, as you said in starting also, it's better to take respect and leave that post or title rather than destroying your respect and taking the title, because the title will come again and again in your life, but that respect that you will lose won't come again and again.
Yeah.
So, as you said, the stuff was actually 100% true, and I agree. I deeply agree with those words because I've seen so many favorism. From school time, the teachers' kids were always getting praised for something that I can do much better, but never got the opportunity. The principal's school and all. Even in the college, I've seen many things, because if you're way too talented, also if you are way too good from others. But if that teacher's, favorite student, or, if that department favorite student is participating, he will guarantee to win. You will be either third or you won't win also. You won't get the first or second prize. That's guaranteed.
Yeah, it's very true.
That's guaranteed that you won't get the first or second prize, because that's what favoritism they do. They don't treat your talent. They will demotivate you that you can't do anything in your career. But that's where you have to stand up. Just leave them. Get into other thing and show them that you can win. As you said, you have done the same thing. You left that show. You participated in another show, and who wins first? IIT, Miss IIT, but now you don't need any other title. If you get IIT, you are the most beautiful girl in IIT. If you are the most beautiful girl in IIT, every IIT dream will start from you. Like I have seen this girl in 2019. She was so damn beautiful. That would happen to us also. Like that would happen to us also if we see that someone in our college, complete different person came and win. Like, wow, she is beautiful. That's why she won. That's what happened. So I think anyone who is listening, one should have confidence in himself or herself. Because, dude and sweetheart, you can win easily. You just need confidence in yourself. Talking
Yes,
at going
definitely.
at, I won't take much long time khatam ho raha hai, to be frank. I don't want to take a long time. So, Sneha,
Mm.
do you feel like in modeling as a career, you need it should be considered as a business that you are creating by yourself for your, or it should be created as a looked as a 9 to 5 job? How do you consider modeling, as a business or a 9 to 5?
Look, I do not consider modeling into a 9 to 5 job either, not even like a business kind of thing. It's something that I am passionate about doing it. And I want to make this as my career. I want to make this like not into be like completely a business thing. I cannot consider my passion into business. I cannot give it a term like business. Yeah, I know I'm gonna make money out of like my passion and all one day, and that will fetch me a good capital. But still, like it's not like 9 to 5 jobs. 9 to 5 jobs are really very boring. First of all, thing they're really very boring. You need to work under someone who will continuously like shout on your head, okay, not give me this file, give me this file.
Please don't say this words. I want to create a company where I want to hire people for
No, no,
9 to 5
you,
job.
no, you see, like most of the 9 to 5 jobs are like such kind of things. Like they're such an headache. Like nowadays, like no, let me be very clear. Nowadays, no, the youth knows what other people, other students want. What they want, they don't know that what they are like going through. Like 9 to 5 jobs, like their boss always on their head. Do give me this, give me this, give me this. And then they know, okay, fine, if I start a company, I'm not going to do this with my employees because that is such an irritating thing. Now good environments are also coming, but comparing 9 to 5 jobs with my passion, it cannot be like it can never be compared. Like any passion cannot be compared to 9 to 5 job, because the level of happiness, the level of enthusiasm you put into your passion job is way beyond anything. It's like way beyond. And then you consider it as a business, it's okay, fine. I'll better put my now passion into category under, not really as a business, but yes, I'll make capital out of it. But yeah, I'll not consider my 9 to 5 job. No, 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 no. My passion is my passion. It's none of other passions. So please.
But we can call it as your own work, since you will be your own boss.
Yeah.
You
My
will
my
deal with your own brands. You will deal with own. You will be your own
yeah.
boss. So it's a business that's only made for you. No one else
Yeah,
can
it's one.
put their hand and a button to destroy. So
No
going
no
ahead,
other can sponsor it.
exactly. Yeah, I feel like so much we can I have talked to so many people, and each of them has the same answer, like that they can sleep at 3 and they can wake again at 5 to do this work yet again daily for unlimited of years. They can destroy their sleep, they can destroy their health if they can follow their passion, because that's what happened with me also. I was so excited for this interview. I slept last day researching about modeling and all, creating articles and all. I slept at 3 and I wake up at 7 just to post stuff, just to be ready for this interview, because I'm so excited about it. Same goes for you. If you are ready for anything, you will.
Yeah,
So,
actually.
Sneha, let's just before the ending, is there something that you want to say? Your words of wisdom to the one who is watching, the one who wants to get motivated. Because, as you said, due to many favoritism, many good model actors, entertainers, different skill fielders lost their interest and motivation to pursue their career and interest, and they just start following everyone following things like 9 to 5. So, do you have anything to say to them?
Sunflower and roses can never be the same. So as a person, if you are a sunflower, you have different qualities. If you are a rose, you have different qualities. People who love roses cannot love a sunflower for any reason. They will have hundreds of reasons for disliking that sunflower. And the people who like sunflower will have hundreds of reasons to dislike a rose. Will give you hundred of reasons. However, like from deep inside, they know that no, a rose can no do this and a sunflower can do this. Still, so it's like be yourself who you want to be. Do not compare yourself with anyone else, like anyone in this world. If you want to be someone, be who you are. Not like it's good to have no your inspirations, your ideas. No, it's good to have them, but it's not good to no always pretend or always to be them. It's like okay, fine, you have an ideal, it's good enough, but you can also be an idol for someone else. Make yourself such worthy and no such confident that people will want no to follow you like except somebody else. So it's just that I want to say that everyone should remember that nothing in this world can be compared to. Even the flowers cannot be compared. Flowers come into one category, but there are different kinds of flower into it. So there are roses, sunflowers, so many flowers, like so many. So you cannot compare every other flower with no each other, though they come into one category. So modeling and models are just one category. Into that, so many models, so many faces, so many things. Do not compare yourself with anyone. Be yourself, work the way you want to, be confident, and answer the way you want to. Do not know, how they will feel about my answer. Like it's their answer. It's their problem how they will feel about it. You have to give your answer. They have asked you the question and you are supposed to give them answer. So give the answer you want to. Yes, but see that you are not too rude about it. So that's
Agreed.
it.
100% true words, 100% right words, 100% words. Everything was just so perfect. The answer you gave that you shouldn't compare yourself with anyone because you are unique and you can achieve anything you want. It's just that you have to, put efforts without putting efforts, you can't. If you think that everything is like a butter and you just have to put knife to, pull out, then you are wrong. There can be
Yeah.
some time that it's a very hard raw cheese that has been kept in the shelf and you have to grind through it. You have to use machine saw to cut that cheese to pull it out to use that in your food. But then that cheese is way much more costlier than any normal butter that you can easily cut. So you have to you have to put the effort in yourself. You have to put effort in you to become a successful you, because everyone whom you idealize as has done the same thing. They have
Yeah.
continuously worked. You're continuously working towards your passion. Anyone who is like top industry level, top model, top actors, they are continuously pushing themselves each and every day to become where they are right now. Ayushman Khurrana talked about Randeep Hooda, talked about
Yeah.
I won't say Deepika Padukone or they're very top actors. They can get easily job. They can all South Indian actors and actors. They are just putting effort. They were someone who doesn't know, whom no one know in North, but now they are like way above than any Bollywood actor.
Yeah.
So you have to
Actually.
put efforts. You have to put efforts to be someone who you are. So before ending everything, Sneha, do you think the space is a model like this? Can I be a model?
Yeah, absolutely. You can be a good model.
Thank you. Thank you. Because it just felt so nice to hear something like I can be a model too. I can start another career if I wanted. But
Yeah, you can just go.
keeping the jokes aside, I don't want to be a model. That's not my niche. Everyone has to have their own niche. Don't think
Yeah.
that it is easy, so it can be easy. It's not. Modeling is not easy. It looks like she's saying so easy that you have to walk, you have to be confident. Trust me, it's not. There will be thousands of people who will
You
be
have
looking at
to
your
go through
face.
a lot of yeah.
They will
No, no,
they
no.
will
You
be
have to go through a lot of pains, like lot of pains even. Like if you work, if I ask any of the girls to like wear a heel for good 5 to 6 hours, she'll be like, oh, I am done with it. So you can, like, if I'm saying modeling is easy, but you have to put into your complete self into it. So just
Because any field, even for modeling, I have worked once in my life. Thousands of people were looking at me. 3 or 5 judges were looking at me, thinking like, how this guy can walk. How there are that people think that how she can or he can walk. I can walk much better than him or
yeah,
her. There will be criticism also from background noise will become that you don't walk good, you don't look good, you are not deserved to be here. There will be people here. You just have to be confident. Just remember that it's tough to get inside of something, but if you are, capable enough, you can complete it as you have done, and you are doing it right now. So, Sneha, this will be it. I think we have discussed everything about your life, about your future endeavors, about talking about your modeling career, talking about entertainment industry and all. So this will be it. Then it was a great and wonderful chat with you. I really
even
love it. I hope the audience will love it. I will link your Instagram ID so that
yeah, for
people
sure.
people can follow you, because you
For
you
sure.
are posting amazing pictures, and I have looked each and every picture, and I've been following you for the past 1 2 years, and I've seen each pictures of you, and you are just growing. You're just growing non-stop. Not like us who is growing slowly, slowly, slowly. You are growing like so. It was great. It was fun talking. Thank you guys for watching this 7th episode of Let's Talk with Aman with Sneha Kashyap. More will come. I hope when Sneha will be much more recognizable with everyone, with like millions of followers with her, we can do this again. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah, for sure.
within few months she will get 1 million followers. Then I have to ask her again. I have to book appointment from her, and she has to come again. So thank you for watching. Let's talk, and I hope we will see you next episode soon. Because due to COVID, there are so many things that is happening currently with everyone, and I just hope everyone is keeping safe and staying put at home. I don't want you guys to go out, because I have seen in my house only that there are COVID patients. I've seen people die. So I just hope that everyone lives happily, and hope this COVID ends way too soon. Yeah. I hope same goes for you, Sneha. You should have
Yeah,
you want to say.
please be safe, you too. This COVID. Please be
Thank you.
safe, everyone, and you too. Thank you for like inviting me to and talking to me. It was very wonderful.
Thank you, Sneha. Thank you.